Last time on Untold Stories.
Saachi was introduced to the story along with her loneliness, the feeling of wanting to be loved. She decided to try and find a friend. She talked to this boy named Jacky, and they became good friends. But then he had to go, and he disappeared for 3 periods. After the 3 periods, he ran over to her. But why did he do that? Find out in the upcoming episode.
Untold Stories, Part 2. Jacky stopped Saachi before she went home and apologized for taking too long with the biology teacher. He wanted to make sure they are still friends. After he made sure everything was in order, Saachi decided to tell him about the secret project she was working on and how she wanted him to join. It wasn't really that much a secret though. It was just an online chatting server. Its purpose was to act as a fanbase hub for her iTube fans. Yes, she had an iTube channel. She also has this chatting server to hang out with her friends and fans. She wanted Jacky to join in as he was her friend, and he thought, why not? He joined the server. The server was made on the Concord app, so he could easily join it since he already had the Concord app. He uses this app usually to chat with a certain person. That certain person was his first girlfriend, Kai Wakaba. He used to talk with her every day. Well, she used to talk with him every day. He usually ignores her or replies with one-word responses. He didn't really like to talk to her much, but he was with her for one purpose: to help her. She used to always talk to him about how suicidal she is and how she cuts most of every day. He came to her and tried his best to stop both of these habits, cutting and being suicidal. He wanted to help her out with those thoughts, and the best way to do that was to get close to her. Well, he didn't really intend to get that close, but one day she decided she wants to know more about him, to decide if she likes him or not. On that same day, she asked him out, and he didn't really want to refuse. Why? Well, he just scored a girl, and that's something, and he also didn't want her life to be wasted. He didn't want her life to be worse, so he accepted her offer. And Saachi knew about that information soon. Very soon, actually. She walked by them and realized how lovey-dovey they acted. As usual, she goes to her bench in the yard and keeps thinking. This time, however, she was thinking of something different. She was thinking of finding a perfect boyfriend. At the time, she already had one, and she chatted with him every day. However, she also had this very good friend in mind, and thought he was perfect too. She didn't know what to do, as they both seemed perfect for her. She slowly thought about a plan to choose one, and after much thinking, she decided to enact this plan. For today, she will hang out with her good friend, and decide whether to choose him or not. During that day, she didn't know if that was a good idea or not, but she gave it a try anyways. She started talking more and more with her good friend. She wanted to know if she should choose him or not. She started a friendly chat with him, nothing too affectionate. They started talking for a good bit of time. She was thinking more and more of leaving her first boyfriend for this good friend, yet she didn't know if it was right to do. She wanted to do it because she wants to find someone perfect, and to her, this good friend seemed more perfect. She only wanted to feel loved and cared for, and she wanted to find the perfect partner for that. After a really long, friendly conversation, the bell rang, and it's time for class. They both went their separate ways. However, she is now convinced to switch boyfriends. She's only been with the other one for 1 or 2 months, so it's okay, right? Meanwhile, during class, 2 hardworking students were competing, while at the same time helping each other reach for the skies. Those were Jacky and his nerdy, hardworking friend Yuma Sukuma. They were both working on completing their latest chemistry assignment. Their plan was to both solve it all by themselves, then compare answers and try and spot mistakes. Usually both of them make mistakes, and mysteriously, most of the time they make mistakes on different questions, so they can easily teach each other what went wrong, and easily both climb to the top of their class. They went They weren't really friends at the time, but they were slowly but surely becoming very good friends. After class, the whole group takes one lunch table and starts talking about random things. Usually most of them don't use the seats provided with the table, because they enter a very heated argument, for example. It was fun, as Jacky enjoyed himself talking to his group of friends, consisting of Yuma Sukuma, Kuyosoki Komosake, Barry Aiku, and himself. Kuyosoki was the philosophical friend, introducing questions of life that nobody got a definite answer to, yet everyone has their own opinions of. Questions that usually open our minds. Yuma was the fake psychopath. He was very extreme fake psychopath tendencies, and he is very addicted to burning houses with everyone inside. By fake psychopath, I mean pretending to be a serial killer and laughing about it. And finally, Barry was the most energetic in the group. He usually was the first one off his seat. He is strong, he is also could be considered the group's bodyguard. He gets us the table of choice, kicking everyone who was sitting there away in the process. And he's the one who keeps shouting and screaming louder than anyone. If he wants his voice to be heard, it will be heard. He has once or twice cheated his friends off, either with money or kills on daggers and draggers, or D&D. He's a good one though. When you need help, he's got you. He gets physical sometimes, but that's beside the point. Usually, sometime during their friend group chat, Jacky and Kuyosoki walk off and talk about some other personal stuff. For example, Jacky usually talks about how the girl next to him is actually his secret girlfriend, and nobody knows about it but him. He tells Kuyosoki how he always chats with her in a more than friendly way. However, he also tells him that she is very deep in the dark side and really wants to suicide. He is there for her to help her, but he ignores her messages most of the time because he wants to get some rest off those negative thoughts. Jacky trusted Kuyosoki so much that he even told him how he truly felt about his girlfriend. He said that yes, because this is the first time, but he actually regrets it pretty deeply. There is no connection between him and Benkai, and it's more like torture than a relationship. Kuyosoki keeps telling him to just break it off, but he keeps refusing, saying that it will end badly if he did. On the other hand, Kuyosoki usually starts a philosophical conversation with Jacky, and usually he gets really into it. He starts becoming passionate, energized, and gets really frustrated when Jacky seems too stupid and doesn't get the point. He talks about his ideas with energy and passion, and that was really rare of him to do, as he wasn't really into many things. In addition, school was ruining his mood, and he was just trying to pass at this point. He just wanted to finish school so he can finally get his freedom and become the writer he wants to be in the future. After long chats with his friends, especially Kuyosoki, he usually goes out on a walk with his girlfriend, Benkai. There, all she does is just vent. Oh my god, I want to die. Oh my god, I want to cut. Oh my god, I hate my life. And more. All she has been doing for literally this entire relationship with Jacky is vent and vent and vent. Jacky was getting tired to the point where he ignores her and ignores her Concord messages. He just stays there like a brick wall while she keeps punching him with her words. And he says there things, I have a D&D session today. I should probably get that sorted out with her. He is literally ignoring her, yet she keeps going on and on about how he hates herself.
After ignoring her for a while, and suddenly, out of nowhere, he sees Saachi along with her boyfriend, also walking around school talking to each other. This was his saving grace as he finally gets to have a meaningful conversation with sane people. He starts talking to Saachi and her boyfriend while pretending he's listening to Benkai and her depressive thoughts. While talking to them, he noticed that Saachi was hinting at him to come over and talk in private. He thought, heck, why not? So he decided to go ahead and check it out. After a good conversation with the group, Saachi told her boyfriend she'll talk to him soon. He told his girlfriend he'll talk to her soon. And everyone went their separate ways, except him and Saachi, as they went to talk about that important thing. First, Saachi congratulated him on being promoted on her Concord server. from citizen to secret agent, which was basically admin with less power than an ad. Second, she started talking to him about some very deep things, about her choice on the perfect one. She told him that she wanted them both, but at the same time, she knew that she had to choose one. She liked them both, but since she had to choose one person to be her perfect one, she apologized to the first one and chose the second one. However, now that she did that, she feels a little bit guilty. She feels like she cheated on the first one and that he doesn't deserve this. She feels like a cheater, and that's why she was talking to Jack about it. She wants to hear his opinion on the matter. He told her that a 1 to 2 month relationship is still the time just to choose whether or not you like it or not, whether or not it will work out or not. So she didn't cheat. She just didn't see it working. However, she still believes she cheated, and she feels very guilty about it. They had a really long talk, and she refused to accept that what happened has happened, and she still feels guilty. After school, everyone started heading home. Jaku had to deal with Benkai again. Saachi still feels guilty, yet she's still with a second boy. Koyosoki, Yuma, and Berai were all chatting about the upcoming D&D session, as they're going with Jaku to his house, and he's driving them there. Will Saachi be able to live through with her guilt? What will happen to Jaku and Benkai? Are Jaku and Saachi making sound, sane decisions? Find out in the next episode.